questions throughout this whole thing, I want you to raise your hand. And I want to explain this portion of the test so you guys understand what to do. Okay? So, Zach, I'd love it if you just gave full attention. Okay?
Sorry.
Thank you. Okay, so you know one portion of the test is computer. Can you, everybody put your hands free, set stuff down. Say now, I don't really have time for this. So if you can't be in this room, then you'll do it another time at a time you don't want to. So put everything aside. Put it away.
Put the fingerprint in the box.
Zach, you want to do this at recess?
No.
You want to do this after school with your mom?
No.
Okay, so then put it away. You're wasting everybody else's time up here. Thank you. Okay, so the one portion of the test you guys have already done. Okay, it's called computer adaptive. It's where you just go in and you take a computer test on the computer. Okay? I don't know how many questions there are, but I do know it can take quite a while. You can pause the test. You don't have to pause the test. You can go all the way through it. That's whatever is fine. The second part of the test is this one. It's called performance task. Okay? Hold on, Zane, just a second. It's called performance test. So what the teacher will do is they'll teach you a lesson. Deanna, up here. They'll teach you like a little lesson. It may be about gardens. It may be about lightning. It may be about... I actually don't really know. Okay? But it's scripted. Who knows what scripted means? Lana.
It means like it was purposely made like that.
Purposely made like that. Liam, what else?
Like printed?
It's printed out. It means that the teacher is literally going to have something to say, and the teacher says it. So it's not going to be like a normal lesson. Back and forth. Like a script. Okay? Like if you're in play practice with musical theater with Bree, then you have a script, and that's exactly what you read on the script. Okay. So I think the portion of this will be a lot of just asking questions for you guys, and you guys asking us questions. Not sure how much information we can give back. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. After we do that, the teacher portion, which we're going to practice today, then you guys will actually go onto the computer and you'll take a test. Now what I think is like, let's say your test is all about graphing and it's all about a lemonade stand. Okay? Then maybe the teacher portion would be teaching you about lemonade stands and maybe some graphing stuff. But the stuff we do in here, the teaching stuff, probably will not be on the test. So it's going to be a new question. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Does that make sense to you, Liam?
Yeah.
Can you explain what I just said?
This might not be on the test.
Right, but what am I going to do first? We're going to have a little lesson in here. What am I going to give you? I'm going to give you information about something. Chloe, what were you going to say? Clues, maybe. Some background knowledge. Remember we talk about this when we do in our reading groups. Okay, we look at the text and we sort of go, what does this text look like? Well, let's get some background knowledge. It has a volcano on the front. Maybe it's going to talk about Pompeii. Maybe it's going to talk about a volcano. I don't know. So we're just giving you background knowledge when you take the test. Okay, it may help you a little bit understand what maybe a lemonade stand is, or maybe we'll talk about volcanoes or gardens or something like that. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yes.
So first, teacher teaches you something. I don't know what it will be. Next, you take the test. It probably will not be questions that we ask during the teaching time.
Why are you serious?
Make sense?
How come you're not serious right now?
Does that make sense? Okay. So, Zane, question.
Like, will we be able to take breaks and like draw for a little bit if we need to?
You can take breaks. You can pause your test and you can take a break. Yes, Chloe.
In our...
Hold on. Everybody listen to these questions. And Zach, it's not drawing time. That paper is there for you when you need to do math. It's not for anything else. So if you have a pencil in your hand, you can put it down.
He knows me.
Thank you. Chloe.
In our class, before the first time we took the practice test on the computers, Miss Diaz told us not to press pause without permission.
Okay. We'll go over the test rules when we take the test. You can press pause if you'd like to. It'd be really beneficial if you just raised your hand and you said, I'm going to press pause. Okay, and ask for a break. Ethan?
Will we be timed on the real test?
You're not timed on the real test. Okay, so you can take as much time as you need. Okay? Now, if it extends into 5 days taking this test, I'm gonna have to say you gotta wrap it up. Okay? But yes, you can pause your test and you can take a break and you can come back to it.
What if I don't finish till I'm
Chloe.
in college?
What if, like, so when you're taking a break, you go to the bathroom?
We'll talk, I don't know those answers yet, so we'll try to figure it out. Probably yes, if you have to go to the bathroom, of course, you'll be able to take a break and go to the bathroom. Is that your question? Okay. Alright, so let's look at this graph.